welcome to One Big Question. Today, we explore the hidden, venomous predators living silently right inside your very own peaceful garden. You might think your backyard is safe, but tiny monsters lurk in the shadows. Armed with deadly venom and terrifying hunting skills, these miniature assassins play a crucial role in our ecosystem, controlling pest populations through incredibly brutal and highly specialized predatory tactics. From cytotoxic venom that dissolves internal organs to paralyzing neurotoxins, these garden insects possess biological weapons that rival the deadliest snakes. Let us take a closer look at the microscopic battleground where survival depends entirely on stealth, deception, and highly potent toxins. Have you ever noticed a strange bug resting on a leaf, completely unaware of the brutal chemical warfare happening right beneath it? Venom is not just for defense. For these tiny hunters, it is the ultimate tool for securing their next incredibly nutritious meal. We will uncover the dark secrets of these fascinating creatures, revealing how they hunt, kill, and survive in this miniature jungle. Prepare to be amazed and slightly terrified as we shrink down to witness the brutal reality of insect warfare up close. Our first subject might look familiar, but do not be fooled by its ordinary appearance. It is a highly specialized killer. Meet the predatory stink bug. Unlike its plant-eating cousins, this specific species craves meat and hunts with absolute brutal efficiency. It does not chew its prey. Instead, it uses a specialized beak to inject a highly potent, flesh-melting cytotoxic venom. This terrifying venom quickly breaks down the internal organs of the victim, turning their insides into a highly nutritious liquid soup. Once the internal organs are completely liquefied, the stink bug simply drinks the remains, leaving behind nothing but an empty shell. It is a gruesome process, but this incredible adaptation allows the bug to consume creatures much larger than its own size. Farmers actually love these predatory bugs because they naturally control agricultural pests without the need for harmful and expensive chemical pesticides. They silently patrol the leaves, using their sensitive antennae to detect the faint chemical trails left behind by unsuspecting caterpillars nearby. When they find a target, they strike with lightning speed, ensuring the victim has absolutely no chance to escape the venom. The cytotoxic enzymes work incredibly fast, paralyzing the prey while simultaneously digesting it from the inside out in mere minutes flat. This is nature at its most efficient, demonstrating how specialized venom transforms a simple bug into an absolute apex miniature predator. Moving deeper into the foliage, we encounter another bizarre creature. It looks like a walking pile of debris moving across leaves. This is the Lacewing larva, a master of disguise that covers its own body with dead plant matter and insect corpses. By wearing this gruesome backpack, the larva perfectly hides from larger predators while silently sneaking up on its own unsuspecting prey. Do not let the trash pile fool you. Beneath that debris lies a pair of massive, hollow jaws designed for murder. These jaws act like hypodermic needles, piercing the victim and instantly injecting a powerful digestive venom into their tiny, helpless bodies. Just like the stink bug, the lacewing larva waits for the venom to dissolve the insides before drinking the liquid meal. They are incredibly voracious eaters, sometimes consuming hundreds of aphids in a single week, to fuel their rapid and demanding growth. Their camouflage is so effective that even sharp-eyed birds often overlook them, mistaking the deadly hunter for a harmless speck. After draining a victim, some lacewing larvae will actually add the fresh corpse to their backpack, expanding their terrifying mobile disguise. This macabre strategy ensures they remain completely invisible to both their enemies and their food until it is far too late. It is a perfect example of evolutionary ingenuity, combining advanced physical camouflage with deadly chemical weapons to dominate the microscopic world. These tiny trash monsters are unsung heroes of the garden, silently eliminating destructive pests while remaining completely hidden from human sight. Without them, our plants would be completely overrun by aphids and other sap-sucking insects that destroy beautiful gardens every day. So next time you see a moving piece of lint, observe it closely. You might be watching a master assassin hunting. The garden is truly a wild place, where even a tiny piece of dirt can suddenly reveal a set of venomous fangs. Now let us move from the dry leaves to the edge of a small garden pond, where aquatic nightmares patiently wait. Lurking just beneath the water surface is the water scorpion. Despite its terrifying name, it is actually a highly adapted insect. It possesses long, grasping front legs that look exactly like scorpion claws, perfectly designed to snatch passing tadpoles and small fish. Its body resembles a dead, decaying leaf or a slender twig, providing the ultimate camouflage in the murky, shallow pond water. At the end of its abdomen is a long breathing tube acting like a snorkel, allowing it to stay submerged indefinitely. When an unsuspecting prey swims too close, the water scorpion strikes with incredible speed, locking the victim in a death grip. It then uses a sharp, tubular beak to pierce the armor of its prey and deliver a highly toxic, paralyzing venom. The venom immediately stops the struggling victim, allowing the water scorpion to peacefully consume the liquefied internal organs at its leisure. This aquatic ambush predator perfectly demonstrates how insect evolution has conquered every single environment, bringing deadly venom into the water realm. They sit perfectly still for hours, relying entirely on their flawless camouflage and deadly venom to secure their next aquatic meal. As evening falls over the garden, a beautiful magical glow begins to illuminate the dark grass. It is the iconic firefly. While adult fireflies are beloved symbols of summer nights, their glowing larvae hide a remarkably dark and incredibly violent, predatory secret. Firefly larvae are heavily armored, relentless hunters that prowl the damp soil, searching for slugs, snails, and highly toxic earthworms nearby. They are completely fearless, often attacking prey that is significantly larger and heavier than their own tiny, heavily armored, glowing bodies. Their secret weapon is a highly specialized neurotoxic venom injected through their sharp mandibles directly into the flesh of the victim. This venom quickly paralyzes the giant snail, preventing it from retreating into its protective shell or escaping into the dark undergrowth. Amazingly, some firefly larvae actively hunt the highly venomous hammerhead worm, seemingly immune to the deadly toxins produced by the worm. By consuming these toxic worms, the larvae can actually absorb the poison, making themselves highly toxic to any potential future predators. That beautiful glow you see in the grass is actually a stark warning sign to predators that they are extremely poisonous. So, beneath the romantic twinkling lights of the firefly lies a brutal reality of venomous larvae hunting giant, slimy creatures nightly. It is a fascinating contrast between the innocent beauty of the adult and the ruthless, venomous hunting tactics of the youth. As the sun rises, we shift our focus to the sandy patches of the garden, where different types of traps await. Here we find the bizarre toad bug. It looks exactly like a miniature toad, complete with bulging eyes and warty skin. This incredible physical mimicry helps it blend seamlessly into the rough, sandy soil, hiding from both hungry birds and unsuspecting insects. The toad bug does not just look like a toad, it also hops like one to quickly close the distance fast. It uses its powerful, heavily modified front legs to violently snatch passing insects before they can even realize what is happening. Once the prey is firmly secured, the toad bug deploys its deadly weapon, a sharp beak that injects potent digestive venom. The venom quickly subdues the struggling victim, dissolving its internal tissues into a rich, nutritious fluid that the bug easily drinks. These strange little hunters are often found near muddy puddles, perfectly matching the color and texture of the wet surrounding earth. They are visual hunters, relying on their large, compound eyes to spot the slightest movement of potential prey across the dirt. Despite their comical appearance, toad bugs are highly efficient predators, utilizing their venom to quickly neutralize meals much larger than themselves. Their camouflage is so flawless that you have likely stepped right past dozens of them without ever noticing their hidden presence. They represent another fascinating example of how nature combines physical mimicry with deadly chemical weapons to ensure survival in harsh environments. The garden soil is truly a dangerous place for small insects, with venomous predators hiding in plain sight at every turn. But the toad bug is not the only master of the sand. A far more insidious trap lies just inches away. If you look closely at dry, sandy spots, you might notice small, perfectly conical pits scattered across the loose dirt surface. These are not natural formations. They are deadly death traps, meticulously constructed by the terrifying and highly patient antlion larva. Buried at the very bottom of this sandy pit is the antlion itself, with only its massive, venomous jaws exposed. It waits in complete silence for a wandering ant or small insect to accidentally slip over the treacherous edge of the pit. When the victim tries to climb out, the loose sand crumbles beneath its feet, making escape from the trap virtually impossible. To ensure the prey falls, the antlion violently flicks loose sand upward, creating tiny avalanches that knock the victim down. Once the struggling insect reaches the bottom, the antlion snaps its massive jaws shut, instantly injecting a highly potent venom. This venom contains powerful enzymes that paralyze the victim and rapidly dissolve its internal organs into a highly nutritious liquid meal. The antlion then sucks the victim dry and violently tosses the empty, lifeless husk entirely out of the sandy pit. It is an incredibly brutal and efficient hunting method, requiring minimal energy expenditure, while yielding highly consistent and extremely nutritious results. Antlions can wait for weeks without food, patiently maintaining their deadly traps until the next unfortunate victim finally comes along. Their venom is so potent that it can instantly paralyze insects that are significantly faster and stronger than the antlion. The design of the pit is a marvel of animal engineering, calculated perfectly to ensure maximum slippage for any trapped insect. These tiny engineers perfectly demonstrate how venom can be combined with complex environmental manipulation to create the ultimate deadly ambush trap. As they grow, they continuously rebuild larger pits, preparing themselves for the final transformation into a delicate, winged, adult flying insect. But during their larval stage, they are the undisputed terrors of the sand, ruling their miniature, highly lethal kingdom with absolute authority. Observing an antlion hunt is like watching a miniature horror movie play out right in the middle of your garden. It reminds us that beneath the peaceful surface of nature, a constant, ruthless struggle for survival is happening every single second. The venom they possess is an evolutionary masterpiece, specifically tailored to quickly subdue fast-moving prey in a highly unstable environment. Every grain of sand in that pit is carefully managed to ensure that once you fall in, you never come out. It is a terrifying reality for the ants, but a beautiful display of biological adaptation for those who study these creatures. We have seen traps, camouflage, and brute force, but our final predator combines all these traits into one truly horrifying package. High up in the branches, clinging to a thin twig, sits a creature that looks like it came from another planet. It is the owlfly larva, a bizarre relative of the antlion, but one that actively hunts in the open air. With a heavily armored, flattened body and massive, serrated jaws, it has been rightfully compared to a terrifying, cosmic, eldritch monster. The owlfly larva does not build traps. Instead, it relies on supreme camouflage, flattening itself against branches to become completely invisible. It waits with its enormous jaws opened wide, ready to snap shut on any insect foolish enough to walk too close. When a victim approaches, the trap springs shut with blinding speed. The massive jaws easily pierce the tough exoskeleton of prey. Instantly, a highly potent, paralyzing venom is injected through the hollow mandibles, stopping the struggling victim dead in its very tracks. Like our other predators, the owlfly larva uses this venom to dissolve the internal tissues, drinking the rich nutrients hidden inside. What makes the owlfly larva truly terrifying is its ability to take down heavily armored prey that other predators actively avoid. Their venom is incredibly fast-acting, ensuring that even large, aggressive insects cannot fight back or injure the highly specialized hunter. They are the ultimate ambush predators of the canopy, silently controlling the populations of countless tree-dwelling insects in the garden. To look closely at an owlfly larva is to look directly into the face of millions of years of predatory evolution. Its alien appearance and deadly chemical weapons make it one of the most fascinating and terrifying creatures living in our backyards. From the flesh-melting stink bug to the trap-building antlion, these venomous insects are the hidden rulers of nature. They may seem terrifying, but their predatory actions are absolutely essential for maintaining a healthy and balanced ecosystem in our gardens. By controlling the populations of destructive pests, these tiny assassins ensure that our plants can grow and thrive without human interference. Their highly specialized venoms offer incredible insights into biochemistry, potentially leading to new medical discoveries or environmentally safe natural pest controls. The next time you step into your garden, take a moment to appreciate the complex, deadly battles happening right beneath you. Nature is beautiful, ruthless, and endlessly fascinating. Thank you for joining us on this incredible microscopic journey into the hidden world. Keep asking questions and exploring the wild world around you. This has been One Big Question, and we will see you soon.